We're about to challenge a tale you've probably heard since childhood. The familiar story goes that brave European explorers, led by Vasco da Gama, sailed into the unknown and discovered the sea route to India. While Indian sailors clung nervously to the coastline and did not go deep into the seas. But this version of history leaves out critical facts. The real adventure began much earlier, long before Da Gama's ships ever reached Indian shores, or frankly, long before Portugal even existed. Let me take you back nearly 2000 years before Vasco da Gama. A Greek-Egyptian merchant compiled a guidebook called the Periplus of the Erythraean Sea. This wasn't just any book. It was the Lonely Planet guide for ancient traders. And this was way before Vasco da Gama supposedly discovered the sea route to India. The Periplus reveals three remarkable insights into the early Indian Ocean trade. The first was the description and the list of the 26 Indian ports and towns that were already bustling centers of commerce. Bharuch in Gujarat was a manufacturing powerhouse, while Muziris near modern-day Kochi in Kerala connected India with the Mediterranean, Africa, Persia and China and Southeast Asia. It was the major entrepot of ancient times. These cities weren't just trading posts. They were vibrant centers of culture and commerce as early as 50 Common Era, possibly even earlier. The second thing to note is that the Periplus details a dazzling array of trade goods. Tortoise shells from India and Africa were highly sought after, as were frankincense and myrrh for religious and cosmetic uses. The Malabar coast exported vast quantities of black pepper, the very spice that would later lure European explorers. In return, imports from the west brought olive oil, wine, fine clothes, glassware, and tons of gold. The trade was so active that Roman officials worried about the massive flow of gold and silver into India. This was a concern confirmed by the discovery of Roman coins and amphorae on India's southwest coast. Third, the Periplus paints a picture of a complicated and sophisticated trade system. Merchants had to navigate the challenges of dealing with difficult rulers and bureaucrats, pirates and hard bargains. Trade took place through both money and barter. Indian ports were linked to inland towns by rivers and roads, and over time, systems of banking and finance evolved to support this vast network. Historian Himanshu Prabha Ray has pointed out that Buddhist monasteries and Hindu temples, especially in northern Deccan and western India, played a vital role in both trade and culture during this period. Many of them actually worked as banks, in effect. This extensive network of trade and commerce clearly shows that Indian merchants were already sailing the high seas and connecting continents long before any European discovered them. So why do our history books still claim that Vasco da Gama discovered the sea route to India? This is what I was taught. I'm 50 years old, so I was taught this a long time back. The answer lies in the changing fortunes of Europe. In 1453, the Ottoman Turks captured Constantinople, cutting off Europe's overland trade route with Asia. Indian goods, especially spices, became scarce and expensive in Europe. European powers, particularly Portugal, began desperately searching for a new route to India, a route that would bypass the Ottoman Turk-controlled Constantinople. Many explorers tried and failed. Finally, in 1497, Vasco da Gama set sail and rounded the Cape of Good Hope in southern Africa and entered the Indian Ocean. But here's the twist in the tale. On Africa's east coast, on southern Africa's east coast, da Gama encountered Indian ships already trading there. Most crucially, da Gama did not navigate to India on his own. He was guided by Indian sailors, or as some historians say, more specifically, a Gujarati ship captain named Kanji Malam, who helped him cross the Arabian Sea in just 23 days, leading him straight to the Malabar coast. So, Did Vasco da Gama truly discover the route to India? Not really. The sea route to India was well known to Indians and Arabs and Africans and Southeast Asians for centuries. Da Gama's real achievement was finding a direct maritime route to India for the Europeans that bypassed the Ottomans. He didn't open India to the world, he just inserted Europe into an ancient thriving network of Indian Ocean trade that already existed. So the next time you hear that Vasco da Gama discovered the sea route to India, remember, India was already a global marketplace. Its sailors were masters of the ocean and its ports were bustling with trade long before Europe arrived. Thank you. Jai Hind.